You'll always hear this advice to just stick to something and eventually that will work, right? Well, yeah, we hear it all the time, but I genuinely think that it is only half of the advice. And in this video, I will show you exactly what the second half of the advice is, because really, I think that's so important to understand. And really, it can be just this moment when something, I mean, literally everything just clicks and you suddenly understand everything. And so, yeah, I think that's a lot of value in this video. So keep watching. Before we go into this video, basically, as you can see, yet another video without any nature in the background. Well, those plants are the best I could get because, like, today was a terrible day. Like, it was raining all the time, and yeah, now it's cold as fuck. It's like literally the temperature went half down by half compared to yesterday. So like, it's terrible. Anyways, so as I said, uh, you hear this advice to just stick to something, right? And yes, that is great advice. However, I think a lot of people who are saying this advice are kind of overlooking one really vital piece of this entire thing. Because listen, to be honest with you, let's say that there are two people, right? Person A and person B. And let's just take the simplest example possible, which is having a YouTube channel. Because like I say, is because that's I can relate this on myself basically. Like I can give you examples from my own life, right? So that's what I will do. So both people start their YouTube channels at the same time, right? And there's the person A who just sticks to this YouTube channel. Person B does exactly the same. However, there will be a point where person B will be more likely to achieve like success, better success. This person will eventually become better at YouTube, and here's why. Because while both of them simply stick to this idea of creating, let's say, one video per day, just as I'm doing, right? Only one of those people are actually trying to improve, and that is the person B. Because listen, as I said, both of them stick to the plan, right? Both of them are uploading one video every single day. However, person A only limits themselves to uploading this one video per day, and it's just like this person goes, records those videos, uploads them, and that's all basically, right? However, there's the person B, and person B might start the same. Okay, they might start just going out and recording those videos and just uploading them and like forgetting about them, kind of. But as the time goes by, well, it's like nothing changed basically because both of those people are still sticking to the plan. However, person B started noticing, okay, so one video performed better than the other. Why is that? Let me check. And like this person just goes into the statistics, right? Looks at the click-through rate, looks at the audience that this video reached, looks at the different kind of demographics, different kind of statistics, right? And they just start thinking, okay, so this video went really well on my channel, did really well. So let me double down on this topic, okay? And so he just finds another idea similar to that one but went well basically. And this person records another video, similar video, but like, with some kind of twists. What happens? This video goes well as well. Like, that's a simple thing. Then this person starts wondering, okay, so now what if I would upload some thumbnails, right? And this person tries to create some thumbnails, and like what happens is exactly what happened to me. So all of the videos with thumbnails absolutely flop. I don't even know. I don't understand this logic because like thumbnail is meant to. Well, maybe I just did a shitty thumbnail, but I just didn't feel like it when I was creating it. Anyways, so this person looks at those thumbnails and sees them and like thinks, okay, so why did videos with thumbnails perform like worse than my than my videos without thumbnails, right? And so he starts wondering, and like he says, well, maybe, but because I'm recording content that doesn't necessarily need a thumbnail, maybe that's better to just keep the content raw without any kind of thumbnails, without any edits. So that way, it like everything connects, right? Everything is the same basically. There's no editing, there's no further involvement than just recording those videos, right? So this person might return to the just getting those thumbnails generated by YouTube, like picked by YouTube, right? But again, now what's happening? Both people are staying at the same stage. Basically, they are just sticking to the plan, right? However, now person B knows exactly that. Okay, so maybe thumbnails don't work on their channel, but they might try something different. So they have now realized that okay, so thumbnails don't work, and possibly if I try to edit those videos, it won't work as well. So now what I might try is maybe let's improve my intros, okay? Because that's not something that I have to edit. That's not something that I have to work on after recording this video. It's just developing a skill of basically speaking well and like condensing all of the information that's about to be in the single video into like up to 30 seconds, right? So now this person goes like, okay, let's try that, and he tries that, and like he notices that okay, those intros are making a difference actually. So they are keeping people watching longer those videos. So okay, let's stick to this, and like then this person might also think like, okay, so now let me try to articulate my thoughts better. Let me try to maybe tweak some things. Let me try to be more persuasive. I mean, not in the wrong way, but like, let me try to find a way to reassure my audience while they are watching throughout the entire video that they are spending their time watching valuable things, right? Let me try that. Let me try to speak basically differently. Let me try all those things. And now, here's the thing. Once again, both of those people are sticking to the plan. They are just sticking to one thing, right? But person A is exactly at the same spot as they were when they started, right? However, the person B is at a whole different spot because they have went through a lot of lessons. They have learned a lot, and now you could say that they are just kind of mastering this YouTube, right? And so that's the thing. Person B is sticking with the plan just as the person A does. However, the person B always tries to challenge themselves, always tries to learn something, right? Because listen, here's the thing. I would give you another example. If you're running a business and you are just doing cold DMs, listen, at the start when I was doing cold DMs, I would send like a shit ton of basically words in one message. It would be long ass message, right? And I have sent 200 of those messages, and only 5 people read them, and I actually got one positive reply. And what I did then was I replied with even longer message. I completely lost that potential client by doing so. But here's the thing, I learned from that, okay? And so now my scripts are much better, okay? And here's the thing, I just took lessons. But if someone would say to me, Drew, just stick to it, just send more messages, and I would just keep sending those shit ass messages, what would happen is I wouldn't see any results at all, because like those messages, literally, imagine that you are getting a cold DM from someone, right? And you have to read an entire 100-page book to just know what they are about, why they are even reaching out to you, what's their point, okay? Imagine that. And that would happen with me if someone would just say to me, just stick to it, just stick to it. Well, that's not the case. You don't want to only stick to something. You want to stick to something that's like the base, okay? Because if you are not doing something, then you can't like expect results out of it. However, you also want to test different things. You also want to improve. What I'm trying to do right now with this YouTube channel, even though I said that I will not edit those videos, and I'm completely staying true to this, because I believe that even though I do a lot of fuck ups, especially when I'm just starting those videos, because I have to warm myself up. And if you compare this part of the video to the first part of the video, I can say myself that this part of the video is much better, and so that's kind of a shame because not many people will stay that long. But like, if you stay that long, I appreciate you. You're a true king. But other than that, listen. Here's the thing. I'm trying to improve, right? And like, the fact that I said that I don't want to edit those videos doesn't necessarily mean that I don't want to improve them, because editing is not everything, right? I can try, because at first my goal was to, for example, learn how to even be in front of the camera, how to press this freaking record button without like shitting my pants, okay? But right now it's just natural for me because I was doing it for, let's say, almost 3 months, okay, maybe even more. So like, for me it's now just natural. That's just something like a habit, right? Every now and then, every couple of days, I have to go record these videos and like post them, and that doesn't bother me, even though I have this acne and all of that stuff on my face. Even just 4 months ago, just having this acne on my face would freaking stop me from recording those videos. But now I don't really care about it, because let me tell you, that's a funny thing. Even though I have posted over 70 videos by this point, no one ever mentioned about my acne. So like, I just realized that people don't really care about it. People mostly care about the message of this video. So that's the case. And so now, as I said, I can just try to make better intros, because that's also a skill that is valuable. I can just try to use more complicated phrases, because maybe you don't know it, but English is not my native language. I'm Polish, so yeah. It's just another opportunity for me to learn this language and like become truly frequent in it, even though I do a lot of fuck ups, as I said. And yeah, I can also try to do this kind of like persuasive talking, and I'm not talking about like doing it in the wrong way, in the bad way, to just milk my audience, basically, how some people would call that. I'm talking because like, there's one guy on YouTube who he records videos which are not really valuable, but he has developed a great skill of just this persuasive talking, where he is like, literally, he has shit internet connection, so you can watch like half of the video is his browser loading, basically, but while this is loading, he's just saying things like, "Whoa, that's so valuable video, you have to watch this because it is so valuable, like a true value bomb. No one will tell you that," and all of that stuff. And he just does it so well. But you actually stay and watch this website loading for 5 minutes straight, like that's absolutely crazy. And that's another skill that you can develop through YouTube, okay? And so the main take from this video is, listen, just stick to it, but don't treat it as a whole advice. It is only half of the advice. It is only the base. Okay? As I said, if you don't stick to it, if you don't do something, you cannot expect results out of it. However, if you stick to it, that's half of the job done. Now you have to also try to improve. You have to also try to be better. That's okay if because of your tests something will just fall down, basically, you will get less views or anything like that. Listen, that is okay, because that's a valuable feedback for you that you can then take, learn from it, and act accordingly, basically. Just maybe if you try to change something and it didn't work out, then just get back to what you were doing previously. That's all. That's pretty simple, but like, I hope that really this video gave you this it clicked moment, right? If it did, you can join our free community. Link is in the description. Other than that, if you're new here, you can subscribe to the channel so that we can see each other tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for watching, and as always, just keep pushing.